Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing something I've never done before, and that is a get ready with me video. So I have a few videos to film today and some reels and some photos and just all kinds of stuff. So I thought I would share a really pretty holiday look with you using mainly Charlotte Tilbury products. Probably like 90% because there were some that I didn't have, but this is the look. I'm going to show you how to create it, and I'm also going to just talk your ear off about what's been going on in my life. Things have been so busy. I'm sure you can tell by all the erratic and random uploads. Hopefully that will be a little more consistent after the holidays, but for now this is what we're doing. I do these types of updates on my blog monthly, so if you're interested in that sort of thing, you should check out my blog. So yeah, I'm excited to talk to you and show you how I put on my makeup. I hope you enjoy. So first things first, I am not a makeup guru. So if I apply something wrong or do something out of order or, you know, mess it up somehow, I'm sorry. I think everyone has their own way of applying makeup, and this is just how I do it, but I'm always open to learning more. I am going to start with my skincare. So I just washed and exfoliated my face. I also exfoliated my lips. The first thing I usually do is use a facial spray, and this just kind of energizes and hydrates my skin. This is the MD&A Skin Rose Mist, and it smells so good. It's amazing. So I just do a few spritzes, and I feel refreshed already. Okay, now I have it's kind of like a lip conditioner, lip mask, so I'm just going to use it on my lips for now since I just did the exfoliation, just to kind of prime them for my lipstick. So this is a lip oil, and I'm doing it right now because I don't want it to be too oily when I put on my lipstick. Next I have Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Serum. This serum is amazing. So this week I actually have jury duty, and I just had it back in October, maybe like 6-7 weeks ago. It was right before our trip to Yosemite, and I didn't think that you could get called more than once a year, but here I am. And I can't get out of it for some reason, so yeah, I'll be going there. And it's definitely the most busy time of the year, both professionally and personally, so I'm kind of like, so I have lots of stuff to do today. Okay, so the next step is Charlotte's Magic Cream. This is a moisturizer, and it is amazing. So anyways, this weekend, we pretty much spent the whole weekend cleaning because my husband and I have both been so busy lately that we just haven't had time to really do anything. Like the weekends we've been gone or doing this or doing that, and so, you know, things build up over time. And yeah, it was, oh my gosh, it was like the messiest I've ever seen it in my life. It was so embarrassing, but now it's super clean and it feels so much better. I don't know, I'm one of those people where when my house or the room is a mess, like I can't concentrate. I feel so stressed out. I feel like I have to clean it, and then when it's all nice and clean, I feel so much better. Okay, so the next thing I'm doing is an eye cream. This is the Lancôme Absolu eye cream because I do not have Charlotte Tilbury eye cream, but this one is really good. And I'm applying it with this metal applicator. And it's really nice, and my stomach is growling. So on Friday, I had a dentist appointment, and I was so scared. I don't know about you, but I have a very, very real fear of the dentist. And I'm not even kidding. Like the day before, I was like crying and feeling so anxious and just feeling like so sick to my stomach. I really do have dental anxiety, and because of that, I don't go as often as I should. And yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna let this kind of sit for a minute. So I went a few weeks ago and I had fillings done when I was younger, and so I needed to get those redone because, you know, they're old. And then also when I was younger, I chipped my tooth, my front tooth. I was swinging on a swing and it had one of those metal things, you know, kind of hanging down. And so when I went forward on the swing, it hit me in the face and chipped my tooth, and I got it fixed. And then when I played soccer in high school, it got chipped again in the same exact place because during practice, some girl kicked me in the face. Yeah, true story. And then, you know, that was a long time ago, so over time it's just kind of worn down, and I don't know if you guys noticed it, but yeah, it was chipped for a while, and then I got it fixed, and it's looking like my other tooth, which is really nice. Okay, so now I'm going to prime my face. I have the, this is a primer from YSL. It's one of my favorite primers ever, and it's so nice. It has like these gold sparkles in it, and it just kind of melts into your skin, and it's amazing. Yeah, so anyways, at the dentist, they gave me nitrous oxide, the laughing gas. I had never used that before. Normally I'm just sitting there through my anxiety. And I was scared to try it, but it helped so much, and I was just kind of like, you know, relaxed the whole time while they were working on my teeth. They did 3 fillings and the chipped tooth, and so I'm still kind of getting used to the new fillings, and it's really weird when I chew. But yeah, I mean, they knocked them all out, and I'm so happy. But now I have a consultation for my wisdom teeth because I still have my wisdom teeth. Okay, I'm using this is like a color corrector for under your eyes. This is from Lancôme, and it's amazing. I love it. So I'm gonna kind of look like a clown right now. But anyway, so I have consultation scheduled for my wisdom teeth, and actually I had one not that long ago during my last dental appointment, not the one I just went to, but the one before that. They scheduled my wisdom teeth consultation, and I waited about 6 weeks, and then I went and found out that this doctor was out of network, so it was going to be very expensive, and I wasn't really feeling it anyway, so I rescheduled with a new one, but my appointment is at the end of the year. And I was trying to get in before the end of the year because my husband's insurance is switching, but I think it's all gonna work out. But anyways, I'm really scared. I'm terrified, actually. I still have all 4 in. I tried to get them out one time, and it didn't happen. So please send positive vibes my way. Yeah. Because now I have to go through that dental anxiety again, but on a different scale. Okay, I feel like I'm talking a lot. So I think my skincare is all good and I'm all prepped. So I have the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury, and you can use this a variety of different ways. I'm going to mix it with my foundation to kind of create a more radiant, glowy kind of look. And then I have the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I have 2 of them in Full 2, Neutral 2. I haven't tried these. So I'm really excited. First time trying their foundation. I love all of their other products, so I'm very excited. And I am not sure which color I would be, so I'm just gonna mix them. And I actually usually do that with my foundations. I usually mix 2 different ones to kind of, you know, create a custom shade for myself. Okay, I think I put too much, but that's okay. So I'm gonna blend it with my little blender. And I kind of just gently pat it in. Okay, it looks really white on here, but in person, it looks really, really pretty. It actually matches really well. Okay, so now I'm gonna put on my concealer. This is from L'Oreal. It's the Infallible Full Wear. And I change up my concealers all the time. Actually, I change up all of my makeup all the time, but I've really been liking this one a lot. I think it works really well and you can't beat the price point. Okay, so I'm gonna put it under my eyes and then on any little dark spots because I have some breakouts right now. Then I'll take my little blender and just go under my eyes. Now I put on my powder, and I use different powders. So I really like the Dermablend loose setting powder, but that one, it makes it pretty matte. So I usually just put it under my eyes to kind of help with any creasing or anything like that. And then on top, I usually put the Givenchy Prism Libra or the Laura Mercier powder. So today I'm gonna use these two. Get under there and across my nose, and then under this eye, and then maybe a little bit on my forehead and chin. So I really like to put this one in areas where I have oily skin or where there's going to be creasing, you know, because I like to smile a lot, so creasing under my eyes. And then this one is really cool because it's like multicolored. So it color corrects and then works as a setting powder as well. Next, I'll be doing my eyes. I don't know why, but I always love starting with my eyes. So this is the Walk of No Shame palette. I have not tried it yet, so I'm really, really excited. Here are the colors. They're so, so, so pretty. What I really love about Charlotte Tilbury palettes is that it tells you how to use it on the back. So that's really nice. So I'll be priming my eyes with this one, and then I'll use these two for my crease, and then I'll add a little pop of shimmer with this one. Okay, so I know my videos have been really erratic lately. Oh my gosh, life has just been so busy. Mostly good, so that's good. But it's just been wild. We traveled a lot during November and October. So I'm just going in with this shade and putting it at the end of my eyelid and then kind of going in the crease until the middle of my eye. Anyway, so we went to Yosemite and we also went to Disney World. If you haven't checked out my Yosemite vlog yet, you definitely should. I'll link it somewhere so you can watch it. It's really fun. We had a really great time, tried a lot of things that we haven't tried, saw a lot of things that we haven't seen, which was really exciting because we've been to Yosemite so many times over the last, you know, 12, 13 years. How long have I been with my husband? 13 years, wow. Yeah, so we have been there so many times and we usually see the same thing. Sometimes we'll do something different. So it was really nice to experience different things and check out a whole new area, to be honest. Disney World was really fun. It was our first time there and it was awesome, except our trip did not start off on the right foot. Well, I had this flight credit, well actually a voucher I went to Puerto Vallarta maybe like a couple years ago. I think it was 2019, and they overbooked one of my flights, and so I volunteered and I got a flight credit, and so I stayed the night and then flew out the next day, and they flew me first class, which was really cool, and then gave me a flight credit. And so with everything going on in the world, as you know, many flights were just not happening and travel was not happening. So I ended up extending the credit, and then it came time that this year it was going to expire, and they had literally just started doing flights and you know, opening up travel again, and I missed the cutoff for another extension by maybe like a couple of weeks, and so I wasn't able to extend it, and I had to book right then or lose the credit. And so we decided to go to Disney World. We had never been, and we just thought it was kind of like an easy thing rather than planning a whole elaborate trip. Disney just seemed to be the easier plan. Okay, I'm gonna blend it out with this brush. It's really pretty. Now I'm going to add the little pop of color onto my eyelid, and you just kind of apply it with your finger, and it gives it a little bit of sparkle. This is super pretty. All right, so here's my eyes. Okay, I'm gonna do my eyeliner really quick. This is the Feline Flick from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is a really great eyeliner. I really love like liquid or felt tip pen eyeliners. So this one's really good because I usually have a cat eye. All right, eyeliner is on. It's time for mascara. So anytime I wear mascara, I always layer them because I don't know, I like to do that. I think it works really well for my lashes. So today I am using the Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes and the Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes, also by Charlotte Tilbury. This one is a really nice kind of everyday mascara. It lifts them, but it really kind of like separates all the lashes and makes them look really like flirty and just really pretty. And then this one is like va-va-boom, so you know, I kind of want a little bit of both because I'm going for more of like a glam holiday look, and normally I would do some fake lashes, but I don't know. Let's see what it looks like without. So while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to do my bottom lashes, and I use Monsieur Big waterproof mascara, and I put just a little bit because I find that when I don't wear mascara on my bottom lashes, then the mascara, you know, it gets under my eyes, and then when I wear it on my bottom lashes but it's not waterproof, it also gets under my eyes. So the waterproof mascara is something that works for me. I don't use any eyeliner under my eyes just because I have really, really small eyes, and so I feel like it makes them look smaller and I want them to look bigger. Okay, so now I'm going to do a layer of this one. And this has a really interesting wand. It's kind of flat and then has bristles on either side. So let's see. While I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to do my eyebrows. This is the Too Faced Brow Wig. And when it comes to eyebrows, I'm pretty low maintenance. I know that there's some people that spend so long on them and they look amazing, and I wish I knew how to do that, but I'm usually short on time and I just don't know how to do it. So I always use a gel, and this one I really like. It has like little hairs in it, so it's pretty cool. So you can see the difference. It still looks really natural, but they are more filled out. They're okay. I have uneven eyebrows anyway, so if they look uneven, it's okay. Okay, so now let's do another layer of mascara. I put on lots of mascara, so yeah, I really love big lashes. I really, really like this mascara a lot. It's amazing. So now I'm gonna do my bronzer, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer. This is the first time I'm using it. I don't typically use bronzer, so I hope I'm doing it right. I think you do like a 3, so let's see how that looks. I can't really see it. I also have the Film Star Sculpt and Highlight, so I'm going to use the darker shade and kind of go in between my cheekbones. And you guys, it's really hard to like talk into your makeup. I don't know how people do this all the time. This is my first time doing it and I'm struggling. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I've been so crazy busy. Have not even started my Christmas shopping. Are you kidding me? It's like mid-December. I haven't even done my Christmas shopping. My Christmas cards have not gone out. They haven't even been written. I'm gonna do that this week. And my Christmas decor, last year I went all out. I mean, I have some of it. I'll show you guys after this video if I remember, but I have some of it up in the living room, and then I have this up. I still need to decorate it, but oh my gosh, I'm so behind. Okay, so I'm gonna blend it with the Sonic Blend brush from Michael Todd Beauty. I've had this forever and ever and ever, and oh my gosh, it's literally like my favorite thing ever. It's amazing. So it just kind of like vibrates, and it really blends everything really nicely because I really love a natural look. And so yeah, just does a really great job. Yeah, it's so hard to talk and do makeup at the same time. It's like, my husband makes fun of me for this, but whenever I'm drinking something, I can't drink and walk at the same time because it spills all over me. So I have to like stop, take a drink, and then I can continue walking. It's like the funniest thing ever. Okay, let's see, how are my lashes doing? I think I might do one more coat of each. I know that's like a crazy amount of mascara, but I do have some photo shoots I'm doing. I'm filming some videos, and normally I do like some fake lashes, so I'm trying to kind of make them look a little more glamorous. Yeah, I love this combo of mascara. They both really separate your lashes, and yeah, because when you put on a ton of mascara, you know, sometimes it can look pretty clumpy, and maybe this is clumpy to some people, but I think it looks good. Let's get into blush. I have the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic blush, and I have Pillow Talk and Ecstasy. I'm not sure which color I want to use, so this is the Pillow Talk, super pretty, and this one is Ecstasy. So let's see which one. Ooh, I don't know. I think they both would look really, really pretty. Let's do both. So I can be a little heavy-handed with the blush, so I try to put it on just a little bit at a time, and then rub it in with my brush, because otherwise I'll look like a clown, and I'm not even kidding. Yeah, I just really like blush. Okay, that looks really pretty, and let's do a little pop of pink with this one. Ooh, pretty. I'll take my brush and blend it again. So this actually works on both liquid, cream, gel products and powder. So it's a multitasker. It just blends it so nice, and I get so many compliments on my makeup, and it's all due to this little guy. Okay, so going back to Disney, because I realized I didn't finish that story. I was going back and forth with American Airlines for a good, let's see, I booked it in July, and we actually booked our trip in October. I went back and forth with them for 3 months because they kept sending emails threatening to cancel the flights because of non-payment, even though I used my voucher and even used my credit card for the overage. And they apparently wanted more money. So I was constantly on the phone with them. And then because I used the voucher last minute, literally like the minute before it expired, because I was going back and forth with them, waiting for someone's response on whether or not it would be extended, and it was kind of a nightmare. So yeah, I booked it very last minute, but it was before it expired, and so that was like kind of an issue because they're like, oh, it was after the expiration time. Oh, no, it wasn't. Oh, you're good. Oh, no, you have to pay more, you know, whatever. So it was just like so stressful. And we actually didn't book our hotel or our tickets until 10 days before we left because we were having trouble with the flights. We didn't know whether or not we were actually going to be able to go. And so, oh my gosh, it was so crazy. Okay, so let me do one more little layer of this one. Fabulous. Okay, for my highlighter, I have the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand. I haven't used this with powder, so I hope it works. I'm gonna apply it with my fingers just to be sure. I usually use it with my more dewy makeup looks. Oh, it's really nice. Okay. So I think it's all good. Lightly tapping it across my cheekbone. And then the tip of my nose, and just gently down the bridge. Oh, I totally forgot to contour my nose. Oh well. Oh, very pretty. Okay, I'm gonna finish off with my lips, and I have 2 different colors. I'm not sure which one I want to use. So I have Pillow Talk 2 medium. So this one, let's see what color it is. Ooh. That's pretty. It's like a kind of like a plummy mauve color. And then I have Mrs. Kisses, which I love. And that one is more of like red undertones. You know what, maybe I'll do both. I don't know, let's see. And then for lip liner, I have regular Pillow Talk, I have Iconic Nude, and Pillow Talk 2. I think I'll do Pillow Talk 2 and just see kind of like what the shade looks like on me first. All right, so anyways, back to Disneyland. Or sorry, Disney World, because I keep getting distracted by everything. Also, when I line my lips, I have pretty full lips anyway. I slightly overline my top lip. I don't overline my bottom lip just because it comes out like this, and yeah, it would just be really hard to do that. So I do it for my top lip just to kind of emphasize my Cupid's bow, because I do have a pretty prominent one, and then because my bottom lip is a little bit bigger than my top lip, and so I just kind of like to even them out a little bit. So I'm gonna start off on the line of my lip. Okay, so that's my lip, and now I'm gonna go over just a little bit. Okay, and then my bottom. This is totally like a 2000s look, which is trending right now. So, I mean, I don't know if, you know, lip liner lips are back in, but it totally brings me back. What I typically do with my lip liner is after I line my lip, I actually go into my lip. I don't fill it in all the way, but I do kind of feather it in, and then I use a lip brush to fill my lips. So that way, you know, it helps keep my lipstick on, and then, you know, as it wears off, it doesn't just show my lip color underneath. All right, so looking good. Anyways, Disney World. So, oh my gosh. So finally, after talking to someone, and I cannot even tell you how many people I talked to. I probably talked to like 30 different people, and there were times when I had to wake up at like 3 in the morning because they were so busy, and that was my callback time, and so it was just really, really crazy. And so finally, they gave us the go-ahead. They're like, yeah, it's booked, you know, so I was able to book everything, the hotel, which thankfully we found something at a good price close to our trip, and none of the parks were sold out, thankfully, because it was like, you know, right as they were putting up the Christmas stuff, so before Thanksgiving, just right before, I guess, the parks get really busy. But anyway, we have never been there, so we didn't know, you know, how it typically works. And then plus they have all the new systems in place, the reservation system and this and that, and you have to do so many things in advance, and it's just kind of crazy. So the night before our trip, I check in, I check our bags, pay for it, and then I don't even get an email or a text or anything like that. I happen to have the American Airlines app, and as I was on my phone, something popped up and it said flight canceled, and I was like, oh my gosh, and my heart dropped. So I look in the app, and sure enough, our flight was canceled 12 hours before we were scheduled to leave. At this time, like I said, we had already paid for everything. We even had to upgrade our seats because they kept changing our flights over and over and over, and when we originally were supposed to fly out, they changed it to where we were going to arrive at like midnight, 1 in the morning of the next day, which was our first day of Disney World. And so we're coming from the West Coast. It's a 3-hour time difference, and we're like, nope, that's not gonna work. So, you know, thankfully we were able to change the flights, but in order to do that, I had to upgrade some of the seats in order for my husband and I to sit together. And since it was our dating anniversary trip, which by the way, we go to Disneyland for every dating anniversary, but this year we went to Disney World because we missed last year. But anyway, of course we want to sit together, so I had to upgrade the seats in order to make that happen. And yeah, so our flight out of the town that I live in was canceled, and there are no airports around. The nearest one is probably LAX, and it is hours away. And so our connecting flight was in Phoenix. At this point, it was like, let's see, we were scheduled to leave home at like 2 in the morning, or maybe that's when our flight left. I can't remember. It was really, really early in the morning. And so I was looking at car rentals, but by this time the places were closed because I was so desperate. I was going to drive to Phoenix, which is 8 hours from where I live. And My car's on a lease, so I didn't want to drive my car, but you know, no car rentals were available. I know they're very expensive right now. I didn't want to drive to LA because A, it's really expensive to park at LAX, and B, we were flying back into the city that I live in, so we're not flying back into LA. I didn't want my car to be stranded down there. So what ended up happening is we actually rescheduled the flight to Phoenix so that we could catch our connecting flight, and we rescheduled it for LAX at around the same time. It was 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. I can't even remember. No, I think it was like 5 in the morning. But we left here at maybe like 1 in the morning. And this, oh my gosh, this was after it was canceled, and I was doing all of this at like 10 o'clock at night. I still had some stuff to pack, so I literally maybe got 30 minutes of sleep that night. And then we drove down to LA. My husband's sister drove my husband's car back, which was amazing. And then we went to Phoenix, where we were delayed because there was some kind of crazy power outage where they couldn't check in bags. And so because of that, all the flights were delayed. So we got to Disney World later than we wanted. We wanted to kind of relax. We were supposed to get there at 3 in the afternoon. We wanted to relax at the hotel and kind of just like, you know, walk around, check out Disney Springs, and we didn't get to do that because we arrived really, really late at night. We had enough time to basically check in and get our things ready for the next day and then get some sleep. So yeah, it was an interesting trip. Okay, so this one's really pretty. I'm gonna layer them, so I'm just gonna kind of tap this one on. Okay, pretty, pretty, pretty. And then I'll do Mrs. Kisses on top. Ooh, that is so pretty. I love it. Anyway, so Disney was pretty fun for the most part. It rained on us a few times, and we did have some issues with the new system, the Genie system, and I think I'll cover that in my Disney World vlog whenever I'm able to edit that. Who knows when that's gonna be. But overall, it was a really good trip. Aside from my husband's back, the poor guy, he's better now, but he was having back issues whenever we went to Yosemite and whenever we went to Disney World because it was back to back. And so he wasn't able to ride a lot of the rides. And so we either skipped out on some of them entirely, or I just rode by myself. Which, you know, it's really sad because we both love Disney World, and he was really sad that he couldn't fully experience it on our first trip. But we did have a lot of fun, and we checked out a lot of really neat things, and it was a really nice trip. It was a lot of fun. Okay, I think I'm satisfied with this. So I'm gonna blend the makeup that's on my neck. Then I'm going to use my setting spray. So I'm going to use the Hangover 3-in-1 setting spray from Too Faced. I actually haven't used this one. Usually I use the Urban Decay one, but I thought I'd try something new today. Ooh, Ooh, it smells really good. Oh, and I almost forgot. My brother came to visit. So if you didn't know, my brother left earlier this year to the Navy. And it made me really, really sad because I love my brother. We have a really close relationship, and he's my best friend. And we are 14 years apart, so he's much younger than me, but he's amazing. So he's in the Navy right now, and he finished A school, and he was actually supposed to be here for our camping trip, but his date got moved back, sadly. So he was here when we were at Disney World. But I did get to see him. He came by the house and surprised me, and of course, I was doing all kinds of computer work that day. I was doing lots of editing and stuff, and so I was looking pretty haggard. And so I thought it was FedEx or something. When went to answer the door and did not expect to see him there, and I just started bawling my eyes out, and it was just such a special moment. Got to catch up with him, and then when we came back from Disney, we got to hang out even more, and then we drove him down to the airport, had some dinner, and saw him off as he flew to his new base. So yeah, I'm really sad that he won't be here for Christmas, but hopefully in the future I'll be able to see him soon. Okay, so this is the finished makeup look, and I'm feeling glamorous, so I need to do my hair and then put on a holiday dress, and I'll be right back. And here's the final look. So I wanted to go for kind of like a Hollywood goddess type of feel. I don't usually wear like red and green for the holidays. It's usually like pink or gold or, you know, something like that. So I have this really gorgeous rose gold sequin gown. It goes all the way down. It's so pretty. It's from Adriana Papel. And then for my hair, I just did my normal hairstyle, which is I curl it and then I kind of brush it out, and it creates a really pretty wave. I'm wearing hidden crown layers in the, which size is it? I don't remember. It's the longest length, so I'll link that for you below. And I actually have a full review on almost all of the hidden crown extensions, so definitely check that out. But yeah, here is my look from almost all Charlotte Tilbury. I hope you guys like it. So that's it. I hope that you loved this video, and I hope you enjoyed watching and listening to all of my stories. And I hope that you love this makeup look. I think it would be perfect for a holiday party or a New Year's Eve or even a wedding, or if you just want to lounge around the house being your glamorous self. That's probably what I'm going to do today. But yeah, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Please leave a comment below. I'd love to know what's going on in your life. I'm sure I've talked your ear off, so I'd love to see what's going on with you. For even more girly content, make sure you check out my blog, LIZZIEINLACE.com, and my pretty pink Instagram at LIZZIEINLACE. I will see you guys next time. Bye! Actually, I promised you guys that I would show you my holiday decor, so here we go. Here's our tree, and it's almost the same as last year. I added a few more flowers. There's my husband's special ornament. And you can actually see that in one of my videos from last year where I pretty much decorate everything. But yeah, I'm so happy that my husband lets me have a pink tree. He's so sweet. And then I have our garland. So last year I just left it plain, but this year I added some bulbs and some little things and some snowflake garland below. And then we have our wreath with some flowers and a bow. Oh, you can see my sparkly dress. Oh, it just makes me so happy. Okay, I'm leaving for real now. Bye!